Hi everyone. Good evening.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's been a long day.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll just start so that we can finish. We can go back to wherever what we're doing.
Yeah.
Today is the 66 of Believe, Build, Become of our 90 Day to Rise and Rewrite Our Lives. So today we are going to talk about, responsibilities come before expansion. That will be our topic. Before we get into the topic, I'll introduce myself. My name is Hazel. I'm a mom of three, and I'm a nurse by profession and a digital business owner. If you're watching us for the first time, or you're going to watch a replay, I'll bring in my business partners, Diana and Janet. They'll introduce themselves too before they jump into the topic. And if you're going to watch a replay, thank you very much for coming and for watching us. We really appreciate for being with us as we talk about the business. Today's message is powerful. It's grounded and necessary, especially for everyone who feels like you're stuck waiting for more. You don't have to be stuck. This is the right time you can make a decision. So let me ask you something, that someone will also ask you, even if it wasn't me, something real. How many times have we asked for more money, even as we ask for more money? And that is why we are doing this business, because we want more money, more time, more opportunity without fully stewarding what we already have. So everyone wants money, but how are we making that money? Are we continuing to pick shifts, like extra shifts, or are we just going to join the business where you work on your own pace, you work in your own free time? And that's a question that I'll leave you with. It's you to think about. It's you to, make that decision and also to find the answer. So, how many people are praying for expansion? I'm one of them. I'm praying for expansion, and I'm sure a lot of people, my business partners, are also praying for expansion. Expansion, more income, more freedom, more confidence, and also more options. We do have options. It's just a matter of choosing what option you want. God has given us this opportunity, to start a business. But some people, they don't want to use the opportunity. They're still waiting. They are waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the doors to open. How are the doors going to open? It's you to open them by making a step. If you don't make a step, the doors won't be open. God has given you the opportunity. It's you to grab it, not waiting and say, God is not going to knock on the door. We don't even know how God looks like. So God goes through people. I was introduced to this business through my business partner, Janet. God worked through her to introduce me to the business. So God works through people. You won't see God knocking on your door. So that's impossible. So, but what, how are you managing the current time now? You know, they are not protecting their energy. People don't protect their energy. They are not disciplined with learning. We do have trainings online. It's about discipline. If you discipline yourself and also you manage the time, you'll be able to manage those trainings. It's the same as business. You have to find time to work on your business. You can't say you don't have time, but you have time to point fingers on the phone to scroll on TikTok. So that's also time. You can spare that time and just point the fingers to do the training on your business, not TikTok, you know. So think about that. So the business didn't magically give me, for us, it didn't give us more hours in the day. No, we started creating time slowly until we managed, we planned when to do the business, when to do trainings. It taught us how, to steward my evenings, my mindset, my consistency, my willingness to learn. This business will teach you all that. And when stewardship improves, expansion follows. There's no way to expand and then other things are falling behind. No, things work hand in hand. So like in Luke 16 verse 10 says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also can be trusted with much. If you don't trust yourself with little, how can you trust yourself with much? Because if you don't trust yourself with little to start a business, when you have a lot of money, your eyes will open, they won't close. Now you start shopping, you forget about the business and you drop down. You see? So whatever little you have, use that to start a business. Don't hold back, you know? So, and this is why this system works. It trains you to grow before you multiply. It teaches structure before scale. You need to have structure before you have all that scale that you need. And it builds character before income. You need to have that character of, working hard, having the set of mind. You can't say I'm not going to have character before the income. You need character before income. Income can't come without character. So, and because increase also is response to responsibility. The increase in money that you'll be making, it also comes with responsibilities. People can have a shop, they have money, but they have to have responsibility, how to budget. It's the same with this business. It's not like you join, there's some responsibilities that you'll be having, to carry on with the business. So let me bring in my business partner, Diana, so that she can introduce herself and touch to the topic. Over to you, Diana.
Yeah, thank you so much, Zane. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching us. We are so grateful for today. We are a little bit late, but we are just so grateful. We had so many things to do during the day with the kids because they are still home on holiday. So I just want to thank God for this opportunity that He has given us another day, another opportunity that we are here to talk about this business. And to anyone who's watching us for the first time, my name is Diana. I'm a mom of 2 girls, a healthcare worker and a digital entrepreneur based here in Sydney. And for me, I think for a long time, I said I had faith, and faith that life will improve, and faith that finances will get easier, faith that things will change, but things did not change by just having faith. I learned the hard way, because faith without action is just hope.
Not all of it.
If we have faith and we don't put our foot in and take that action and take the leap of faith,
drink some milk.
Take the leap of faith and do action, then there's nothing that you're doing. You cannot have faith without action. So this opportunity challenged me to stop waiting for a miracle and start partnering with myself. I partnered with my fellow business owners. I partnered with my coach, and I partnered with 267 members in this community that has helped me grow a lot. And the thing is, it didn't ask me to leap blindly now. It asked me to learn, because we have training, as Hazel has said, we have proper training, step by step, that is so easy to follow. It trained me. It asked me also to show up for my business. That's why we come here every day, every single day without fail, because this is how we open our business. It also asked me to follow guidance, which I followed people that are in front of me, those that have succeeded in this opportunity before me, that came in before me. I stayed consistent even when I felt unsure. It is not easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. No, but it is you to have faith and action and the consistency of you choosing this opportunity. The Bible says, anyone who reads the Bible, faith by itself, it is not accompanied by action. It is dead. If you have faith and it is not accompanied by action, the faith that you have is dead. So my brothers, my sisters, if you're watching us today and you have that little faith in you, that this is the opportunity that you have been looking for, take that step, take that action. Because I tell you, this opportunity has taught me a lot. My faith that I had is you have to move your foot. You have to move your mind. You have to move. You have to move. You have to have that faith and action. Faith learns new skill. If you have a business and you love it, then that faith will make you push yourself to learn new skills. And my faith made me choose growth over comfort. And for me, when I had that faith and I acted on this opportunity, clarity came so clear in my mind and confidence followed. We were not confident when we started with Janet. That was maybe back in March or back in May, if I'm not wrong. We were not confident. It was our first time to come live here on Facebook. And I'm telling you, we recorded ourselves, not once, several times, because we were not confident. But because we took that leap of faith and we took action to come and talk about this opportunity online, then our action gave us the confidence that we have right now. We come here every day. So this opportunity, this business opportunity that we have is for people who believe in themselves and who are willing to build something that is meaningful to them. So anyone who's watching us, if you believe you are meant for more, let your faith show through action. Start learning. We come here every day. Start learning. Don't be left behind. So I'll just pass it on to Janet.
Sorry, I realized I was muted. So how is everyone? I realized I was muted, that is why. So happy Thursday from all of us from Australia. We are so happy, despite coming a bit late. We are so grateful that to God, we've been able to show up anyway and share about our amazing gift or blessing that God gave to us. And the topic that we are talking about today, it's really, really amazing. So grateful about it. But before I add on to today's topic, I'm just going to quickly go ahead and introduce myself for those who are watching us for the very first time. So my name is Janet. I'm a wife. I'm also a mom and to two amazing kids and a digital global entrepreneur and a mentor as well, and a nurse by profession based in Western Australia. But I am originally from Kenya. Our today's topic, we are talking about, that growth you have to prepare for growth. You have to grow fast before you get the reward, and that multiplication. And one of the biggest mind shifts, or mindset shift for me in this business or in my life when I saw this opportunity is understanding that what you respect is gonna grow and what you neglect is going to stay small. Because the thing is, like for us, for example, all of us, we are professionals. We go to our various work. We can see, that effort and that intention that we wake up each and every day and show up at our workplace when we are rostered, when we are required to be at work. Definitely, we get the reward by getting paid our salary or whatever pay that they pay us. And that is exactly the same thing with our business, despite, I've realized as well, like our knowledge is a seed and opportunity is a seed as well. But for that seed, it doesn't multiply even in real sense. When you hold a seed in your hand, it cannot just multiply by just like that. You need to plant it. Another thing as well, as much as you plant the seed, if you do not nurture that seed, it's not going to grow at all. It's not going to yield result if you don't nurture that seed by watering, by removing the weeds or the obstacle or the distraction, things that make it not to grow or to until you get the harvest. You are not going to receive the harvest definitely. This business is just exactly the same, and I'm super grateful because this business did not, give me just that seed, as a seed, it just taught me how to every day to do something towards for it to grow, towards for this business to give me the the result or the harvest later. It has taught me, like Diana said, Ezra said, we have the amazing training, but the thing is, I have to apply what I learn. I have to show up each and every day, like Diana has said, This is our shop. By showing up every day, it means we are keeping our shop open, because if we don't show up every day, no one will know about what we are offering or the opportunity that we found, the way it is helping to transform our life. We need to show up every day to open our shop and show other people this opportunity is a game changer, and not showing up just one day, showing up consistently. That is, even sometimes when we are late, we still have to commit ourselves and show up each and every day. And another thing is, like staying coachable, because honestly, this online opportunity, most of us, we had zero idea, zero knowledge regarding this online business. But the thing is, we were willing to stay coachable. We were willing, like to learn something new, because even in our professionals, I keep on saying, when we went to become, to learn to become a nurse teacher, you did not know anything on how to become a nurse teacher, but you're willing to learn new skills so that you can qualify and become a teacher, an engineer, wherever your professional is. The same way in this business. You become intentional each and every day so that you can make it happen, so that you can see the results, so that you can create impact to the people who come to you, because we are all mentors, and so that you can grow from one level to another. Our business is not about quick money. We say that every day. It's about becoming the kind of person who can handle growth, or who can handle that big harvest. Even the Bible says, like, God prepares us, like to handle the harvest. Sometimes we do experience delay or some things, like God actually make us wait so that we can receive the harvest when we are ready. So that when you receive that harvest, we are ready to handle the harvest. We get the skills to be able to handle that, that harvest. The thing is, I've come to realize as well, you attract or you get what the person you're becoming. The person you become is what you are going to attract. If you become a very, like a brave person, a very, like a person with resilience, you are going to attract exactly the same thing. So the thing is, when we are talking about, stewardship is strong, is it does not just multiply by just like that. You need to become the person that you need to attract, or you need to, like whatever comes to you, it needs to find you becoming the right person. So if you've been watching, like us today, or if you've come along with us this far, we are here to encourage you, to inspire you. If you're ready to grow, to become the best version of yourself, to live to your full potential, to stop holding back to what God created you, because each one of us, God created us to live in purpose, but we kind of tend to hold ourselves back because we don't want to realize or put into full action the potential that God has put into us. If you are that kind of person, we encourage you, come and explore this opportunity. It could be the answer which gonna, unleash the best what God has prepared you to become, so that you might be even the answer to someone else who is waiting for you to become the best version of yourself, so that you can help them become the best version of yourself, so that you can help them, achieve whatever God has ordained or has said He's gonna give to their life. So that's all I wanted to say today. I'm just going to hand over back to Azo so that she can take us through the steps on how you do, for you to become a fellow business owners just like us. Over to you, Azo.
Thank you, ladies. That was powerful. So today you've heard what we've talked about, and if you're ready, and you feel like this message has really touched your heart, please make a decision. It's never too late. You may not have made a decision last year, but today and this year, make a decision. Make up your mind. So the first steps that you can follow in this business, we all follow the same steps. No jumping hoops, no shortcuts. As Diane and Janet said, you can never make shortcuts. And remember, expansion doesn't start with money. It starts with responsibility. We've talked about that. Responsibility comes first. So the first step you're going to take is watch the free webinar. It gives you full understanding on how you can start a business. It's all clarity. It will give you clarity on how income is generated, insight into whether this aligns with your lifestyle. It's you to decide with that one. And step 2, if it resonates with you, you can register with $149. This money that you register with, it's fully refundable within 30 days. If you're not happy with the business, they will fully refund you the money. It's not a scam. This business is legit. You pay tax on it. So it's not like any other businesses where you don't pay tax. They tell you, oh, just put money in my account and you start a business. No, those businesses are scams. This one, it doesn't work like that. That $149, you have full business education, which we have also step-by-step training, coaching, and also mentorship, a global community of 267,000 people plus who are in this business, weekly masterminds that people talk about, how their journey has been, how they started the business. You all have access to all that. It will support you so you'll never be alone. We have that support. Even the community supports you. We all working on the same page. This is not a solo business. This is a business that you support each other and learn from each other. You're not buying a dream. You're investing in understanding, structure, and also growth. So Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, the plans of the diligent lend surely to abundance. You see? So if you are willing, make that step, take that step, learn, and you'll see how things will be. With this business, you are going to build a purpose. The purpose that we have our own purpose. Each and every person has got their own purpose on earth. You do things for your family. Some they do things for themselves because they don't have family. Some they do things because they need to support other people. So every person has got their purpose why they're doing something. So we are doing this business to secure our children's future, so that they can also secure their own children. This business, you can give it to your children. It's not like a paper where you went to school with your eyes open and you learn, you study at night. It's all for you, no one else. But this business, you can sleep at 2 a.m. You know that your children can inherit that your business. So, and watching what begins to multiply, you'll see how beautiful it is. So for now, we'll end here. We'll see you tomorrow. I think in the morning, hopefully, if we're not busy. You'll see you in the morning at the usual time that we do, 9 o'clock here, and Sydney time, I think around 12. So thank you for watching us, and may God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
See you guys. Bye.